Whether you love reporting or you love to put it off as long as possible, it's gotta get done. But a giant spreadsheet won't convince your boss to give you that bigger budget. To get buy-in, you need to prove your impact, and proving your impact starts with strong social media reporting. I'm Carly with Sprout Social. Keep watching for 5 tips that will elevate your reports and free templates to make them, I'll say it, beautiful. One of our goals at Sprout is to make social media reporting easier and more impactful. That's why we made a free reporting template toolkit for you. Download it right there. Reporting is a great way for you to keep your strategy fresh or just to prove why no, you can't just post every time somebody asks you to. But it's also your chance to show how social impacts the whole business by making your data make sense to your bosses. So our first tip is to use data to prove ROI. I know, easier said than done. It's only like the #1 challenge for social teams. But before you at me, hear me out. You're already including social KPIs in your report. Take it a step further and connect your social performance to larger company goals. Social data is useful across your org, so show the far-reaching impact of your work. Impressions and reach, for example, directly connect to the brand awareness goal. If you want to get into specific goals and metrics, we have a video for that. Step 2 is to use visuals. Just throwing numbers at people will make them feel like the math and equations in front of the lady's face meme, but graphs and charts are always better to look at. And include posts, like posts that worked well and posts that you maybe want to use less of. Speeding up your data pulling process is key. Tip 3 is to get the right tool. Sprout's analytics and reporting tools put data for all of your channels into presentation-ready reports. There are even pre-made graphics, so you don't have to relearn how to make charts in Excel or manually pull data from each platform. Sprout was the reporting tool I used for many years before working here, and I love it. Try it out free for 30 days below. On to tip 4, know your internal audience. The metrics and visuals you choose will depend on who's reading your report. A great report will read their minds by predicting and answering their questions for a mic drop moment. Your social savvy team might want the details, like how did an algorithm change impact engagement? What types of videos are performing best? When should we lean on trends? But execs need a high-level look, like how are our channels growing and what is our audience telling us? Our last tip is to turn all of this, your data, your posts, your strategy, into a story with your analysis. Your data means nothing until you give it context. When I started in social, if I shared video views or engagement, I always got the question, but are those numbers good? A SWOT analysis will help you tell that story by identifying your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, so how can you grow and adapt? What new content formats can you try? And threats, like are we falling behind our competitors? Are there new platforms our audience loves that we're not on? You can even include competitor benchmarks in here. Then use these learnings to create your next steps. And that's it. Use these tips to make reports your boss and you will actually want to read. Now you have to put all of this together, so let's go over 3 of the social media reporting templates in our free toolkit. The internal social media dashboard is great for organizing data before building your report. The super detailed social media reporting worksheet goes channel by channel and has spaces to drop in your visuals. There's also a social listening section where you can get into bigger topics like how does our audience feel about us? This graphic, by the way, is from Sprout's social listening tools, so check those out below. And the monthly or quarterly template is a perfect high-level report for your bosses. Connect KPIs to company goals and simplify your SWOT analysis in the opportunity section. Okay, done. I know social media reporting is a lot, but now you're ready to make better reports that prove your impact. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. See you next time.